Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, this is the Metaphysical Micto Griffin Red. And the topic of this video will be speaking on some of the major prophecies made by the Hopi Indian tribe here in America. Um, the two that really caught my attention were the first one was talking about the red Kachina and the blue Kachina. And basically, in this prophecy, it says that Um, it has been said that the Hopi Indians were the most spiritually enlightened culture to have lived, and it says, I encourage everyone to research the binary dwarf star sun coming back to the solar system. The ancients all knew about the sun's twin star that comes back around every 3,600 years. Binary star systems are the rule rather than the exception. Almost all suns have a twin or companion sun, and in many parts of the world, it's visible near the sun in the early morning. If you do a two suns research on YouTube or even here in this blog, you will see videos of the second sun from people around the world. We should all heed the warnings handed down to us by our elders. The Hopi have seen the coming of the red Kachina, our binary star that is on its way back. Events, as we have been witnessing, are the only beginning of the changes our planet and all upon it are about to experience. The ancients who all predicted these times knew it not by prophecy but by knowing the binary twin cycle and being aware of the changes that accompany its appearance in the skies. When the red Kachina paints our skies with red, the color of blood, we will know that the purifying will begin. Um, this particular prophecy or whatnot has been echoed. I remember way back when I used to be into the so-called conscious, black movement or whatever. There was a gentleman by the name of Delbert Blair, and he really had some insights on metaphysics and things of that nature, as well as Bobby Hemmon. I actually forgot to mention him in the other video, but yeah, Delbert Blair had actually talked about that the planet has actually we actually have two suns as opposed to just one. So we are a binary star system. Um, so I'm thinking these ancients and their prophecies or whatever, um, they were a highly I believe they were a highly knowledgeable people or whatever. I don't think that they were talking out of their asses, contrary to what a lot of these European conquerors tell you. Oh well, we had to civilize them and everything of that nature, whatnot. The ancients had prophecies as well, and if you go through a lot of them, through Babylon and Syria and everything like that. Yeah, a lot of them, a lot of those prophecies sound the same. They echo throughout the world. So I really don't know how it's going to go, how this is going to go down with the blue and red Kachina. Um, I will be leaving links in the description box of some people actually seeing the blue Kachina in the sky. I guess they call it the Blue Brother or whatever. And I guess that particular star is supposed to be like a warning to humanity. And when the blue Kachina leaves, then the red one's gonna come, and it's going to be the alleged purifier. And it says those that are without spirit will be instantly turned to ash. So um, this actually coincides with my belief about the soulless and organic portals or whatnot. They will be burned. They may literally be burned up right before our eyes. And it says creation and nature will be totally different. I'm gonna say that you may have bunny rabbits hopping around that's got four ears, and you know you may have the horses may grow horns, and I know this may sound ridiculous and stupid or whatever, but um, you never know. And I don't know about you, but even as a young child, I always pondered, the spirit realm and other entities and beings and things of that nature. I was just, I had a very vivid imagination as a child. I knew deep down that the existence that was foisted upon us, that you just, you live, you work, you die. You're not really supposed to really, look out there and, question anything or whatnot. I do believe that while you are here, yes, you get your money, you stack your dollars up and everything like that, and you make a life for yourself. But I also think that, especially black men, regardless of religion, we need to evolve our soul. You need to get that spirit, you get that spiritual knowledge. Question, hey, what's going, what's out there? What's beyond this plane of existence? There are other dimensions. I recall Bobby Hemmett talking about, in one of his videos, or the life of me, I can't find it. He actually said that there is actually a parallel universe that actually runs concurrent with this particular one, and he said that's where the allegedly real you is. So this parallel universe is actually where your true self is, and also, um, that coincides with, like I said, you have soulless humans, and you have those who have souls and spirit or whatnot. And um, I believe it's Gnosticism, and a lot of these so-called religions or belief systems actually talk about there are actually humans that everybody cannot reach those high levels of spirituality, because really nobody questions anything. And I tend to be a field observer, and I noticed that, like, and next time you step out, take a look at this. You deal with a lot of people, and you see them going about their everyday and every or whatnot. And when you try to talk to them, about just, especially the stuff, that I talk about or whatever, they look at you sideways, like you're talking out of your ass or something like that, and they hold on to this belief system that you got to work hard, you live and you work, and things of that nature. I believe that those people are soulless because they're really not really striving for anything greater. They're not really looking for anything, as far as in the spiritual world or things of that nature. So I'm really starting to believe that those people are tied to the matrix, and you cannot save them. Like these niggas out here, these violent, savage niggas. Some people, you're not gonna be able to save the entire race, and this goes across all phenotypes. Forget about it. You're not gonna save the entire race. A lot of them will perish. So this video is not going to be that long. I'm going to include the links to the videos in the description box. And feel free to leave your comments, especially about the purification of blue and red Kachina and the Hopi prophecies concerning black people. I love to hear your takes on them, and what you think, and what you think the blue and red Kachina will be. Um, let's see. I really would like to hear what, guys like GW3 and Hardcore Tito, what they think about, or what their take is on these prophecies or whatever. I don't know if they read off into stuff like that or whatever, but I really would like to hear their take and their opinion on it. Anyway, anyone else would, you're more than welcome to leave a comment. Please like the video and subscribe and share my information, as I believe that as Black Micto, we need to feed our spiritual bodies as well as our physical. This is the Metaphysical Micto Griffin Red signing off. Take care of yourself and others.